He is on. What you got, babe?
Good. Some head shakes.
Yeah, you think I got a big trout?
Ooh. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. See you out there. It's gonna be a fun day today. Today, it is mano y doso. I guess that's perfect Spanish. It's boys against the girls today. Been a bunch of trash talk going on. So today it's me versus Corey, and she brought a ringer, Mrs. Michelle, and they're gonna try to smoke me down at the jetties today. So we're gonna make the long run from Harbor Walk. We're gonna post up on the jetties, see if we can catch some trout and redfish again today. And we're gonna see, once and for all, who's better, me or Corey. See you out there. Yo!
You may proceed. We finally made it to the jetty. We had to do a little bit of a detour because as you can see out there, there's a wee bit of a storm. We had to go around it and wait for it to go on shore.
Wee bit of a storm.
He's shit talking all morning. I think we need to put him in his place. We're gonna outfish you today, Brad.
Oh, bring it.
Brad's rigging us up. Brad, what are you gonna rig us with?
We're gonna fish the same way we did last time. Free line shrimp on the jetty. Corey's knot's a slip knot and Michelle's knot's a slip knot. Mine is a double uni.
His is a knot head.
All right, ladies. Guys, I gave the girls 15-minute head start to no avail. So it's time to put fish in the box now. Oh yeah, let the spankings begin. You got one? Did you get him, boo? All right, all right. I talked a little bit of trash. Corey's on. What you got, man? Ooh, Spanish mackerel. We've been wanting a Spanish. Can you flip him in here? Nice.
I foul hooked a Spanish mackerel.
That's a good sign. That means I need to... Guys, I've been wanting a Spanish for quite some time.
Foul hooked a Spanish mackerel.
We may do a catch and cook Spanish.
Is he legal?
He's only got to be 12 inches to the fork. So yes, he is legal.
Ooh, watch out.
Look at that. Come on, little fella. Whoa, whoa.
I need a picture with him.
Huh?
Dolphin! Dolphin!
Yeah, you're the only one that cares.
Okay, y'all, I know I'm the only one that cares, but there's some fun dolphins swimming right by our boat.
All right, one Spanish in the box. We got a dolphin right by the boat.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Who caught that Spanish?
I don't remember. I think that dolphin did. Take it off.
Okay, she is on again.
That's a little more trouty.
She's got the hot hand.
That's a little more trouty. That's a little more trouty. So it's a little baby redfish.
Oh.
At least it's not a dead fish.
Let's take a look-see at that before you throw them back.
It's a monster. Look at this thing.
Aww. Whoop.
Get in there, you.
Your releases are always 10s, Brad.
Yeah, they are. I'm not very good.
Alrighty, y'all. It is super, super, super slow on the North Jetty. So we're gonna take a move to the South Jetty. Hopefully our luck changes. We still got a lot of bait in the box, and we haven't really caught a solid fish yet. So off we go to the South Jetty.
Oh, look behind me. That was a giant trout. Followed it out.
Oh, really?
A freaking giant.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't even know you had one on. I missed him. Good job. It's nice to see you caught a decent fish today.
Well, we haven't caught much of anything. You got something on, babe? I thought something was playing with your line.
Yeah, it is, but I think I'm just letting the trash fish get it now. But I thought maybe it was something.
Huh?
Oh, a little trout.
Trash trout, huh?
Trash trout. I guess those little nibbles aren't big fish after all.
And I would give that fish a courtesy measure.
Okay.
I don't think that's 15 inches, but we need to put some in the box for Michelle. We've got a Spanish for us to cook, but we need to get her some trout, redfish, drum.
That's how you release a fish, Brad.
Guys, y'all know I'm bad at releasing fish, and she's talking trash. So what's the score? You got a Spanish and a trout.
Yes.
Hardheads don't count, ladyfish don't count, right? We agree with that?
Yeah.
If it's not something you want to eat, not something you're willing to eat, it doesn't count. So right now, the women have 2. I have 1. Oh, that was a good bite.
He is on. What you got, babe?
Good. Some head shakes.
Yeah, you think I got a big trout?
Ooh, it's a keeper trout.
Do we need a net?
I don't think so.
And in the boat.
Right.
Ow!
Woo-hoo!
A first keeper trout.
What a day. Holy cow, we've been struggling. We finally got a keeper. Freaking keeper, dude. Get in the freaking box over here.
Nice. Good job, babe.
Girls might be whooping me with numbers. I don't know what happens when I put my fish in his mouth.
Your fish in his mouth?
Yeah. All right, cool.
Good job, baby.
All right, let's get back to fishing. Get that thing in there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's feel the rock, feel the rock. Oh, there you go, babe. You filming?
Yeah. Got it, I think. I don't know if I'm filming or not. Yes, I'm filming. Okay. Woo!
That's another trout. Oh, baby. Can you swing him in here? Get him in here quick!
Ugh!
Oh, nice job. Nice job. That's a good fish.
Okay. Sorry. Y'all, the footage on that's a little choppy. I thought I wasn't filming, but I was filming, and the camera went on and off.
Hey, I'm gonna take him off the hook, throw him in the deck. He's yours.
Thanks.
There you go, babe.
Thank you.
Get him.
Ah! Don't bite my feet.
All right, guys, in short order, we put 2 in the box. We went from nothing to 2. So maybe the tide's flipping, maybe something's changing. Corey and Michelle are freelining like we did in the last video, and I just switched over to a 1/4 ounce egg weight, and I'm fishing closer to the bottom. Only problem with rigging it like this is you get hung up in the jetties, so you can't cast as close. But 2 in the box to go with our Spanish, so at least we're catching something. Oh, Michelle's on, right?
Get it, girl, get it.
What's Michelle got? I'm getting bit. Oh! Oh, mine got to be hung up underneath the rock. There, it's out, it's out. Hers is a trout. That might be a keeper, baby. Yeah, that's a keeper. Get him in here! Oh, the struggle bus, y'all. The SS struggle bus. We want to give that one a courtesy measure, baby. Guys, crazy how quick that changes, y'all. We went from nothing to catching keeper trout all of a sudden. I thought we were gonna have to go buy more bait and go back to the dock monster spots, but it looks like the girls might pull us out of a bind.
What'd you say this morning? That if we start catching fish at 10, you're never waking up early to go fishing?
Oh, for sure. This is the first morning that we've launched at dark. Corey and I are very passionate about our sleep on days off. So we typically fish from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So today we launched early, and now it's about our normal fishing time, and lo and behold, the fish are biting. No more alarm clock needed, huh, babe?
No, that's what Maddie's for.
Oh, y'all want to watch something heartbreaking? Watch this debacle going on right now with these pliers. I'd like you to walk us through what you're doing, but oh Lord. Oh Lord.
You know what I'm doing? I'm not sticking
Oh
my hand
gee.
what I'm doing is not sticking my hand in the trout's mouth like you do. and
What you're
cutting
not
it
doing
up.
is taking the hook out of the trout's mouth.
So, hold on, just to refresh, what's the score again?
Y'all are wearing me out. But if I leave y'all to unhook your own fish, I'll catch up in no time because it'll take you all afternoon. Goodness, what did you do to that poor trout?
At least we're catching it.
Look like an autopsy. I got the fish. I got the fish, don't worry about it. I'll take care of him.
You got it?
Yeah, I got him.
Are you giving him? He's probably legal, babe.
Yeah, I'm gonna measure him. All right, let's measure this little trout. See if we can throw another one in the box. Kick him this way.
Oh my god, that felt yucky on my toes.
16 inches. All right, another keeper.
Just acting like a girl.
Michelle, I have people you have a ton of frogs.
All right, ladies, come on. Let's keep it going. Let's keep filling the box.
The birds are so fine now. That was good. We both caught. You got him?
Got a good bite.
We all got a keeper trout.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a nice trout. There we go. Yeah.
Whoa!
There we go. Another keeper, y'all. Very nice. Very nice. These are a good grade of fish, too. Oh, Michelle's on.
She's on. Get it, girl, get it.
Get that fish off. Let's go over and see what Michelle's got. I got it, babe. Keep fishing. Woo! Another good trout. Swing it to the left. Get him on the boat. Good job, Michelle. Another good keeper.
Do a courtesy measure. Well, I don't know.
Fish slap the camera. I said, what it do? Courtesy measure. All right, guys. 16 and a half. Another legal fish. Woo!
Good job, boo.
It switched around. That means I ain't got to work overtime today. Guys, I have lost count. Oh, Michelle's on again. Ladyfish, don't count. I'm taking a beating today. I'm not going to recover from this, but at least we're on a good bite. I'll concede victory to the ladies, but I think they got lucky. As soon as I say that, Corey's got one messing with it.
It's a ladyfish.
Man, we worked for it today.
Oh, we did.
Holy crap. All right, guys, a little update. So we're over on the North Jetty, and as usual, the fish started biting around like 10 o'clock. I swear I don't know why we got up early today. Corey and I are 10 to 2 kind of fishermen like I was talking about a few minutes ago. But 10 o'clock, it's like 11 right now. We're almost out of bait, but the fish are biting really good. The girls are finishing up the last little bit of bait, and then we'll probably call it, head back. But we got a nice little box of fish. We're gonna see if we can put a couple more in here. We got a nice little box of trout. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trout in that little Spaniard that we're gonna cook later. So far a successful day. It didn't start out that way, but let's see if we can put 1 or 2 more in there before we call it. Shell's on. Our little bite might be back, 'cause I just missed a good one. Michelle's got him on though. What do we got? Oh, it's another trout. It's a good one. She's a trout massacre today. Good job. Heck yeah. Can y'all get him? Y'all need help. I better get him, because last time Corey tried to unhook one, it looked like a bad episode of Grey's Anatomy. It's horrible. Boom. Could I have shrimp, please?
No.
Come on.
No.
What all that mess?
There.
Come on.
There.
Oh, that stupid dead croaker. Is that what they call them, croaker, because they keep dying? I'll use the dead ones. Keep the dead ones. All right, guys, I got smoked. The ladies put it on me today. They crushed my soul. They crushed my spirits. They outfished me. After that last update, we didn't manage to catch too many more keepers, so we still got that 6 trout and 1 Spanish in the box. We're gonna head back to the house. We're gonna get these fish cleaned up. We'll tune in with you guys there, and then we're gonna cook something. Corey, what are we gonna cook with? How are we gonna cook that Spanish?
Oh, I don't know. I tagged a bunch of recipes in that cookbook that I wanted to see. Sorry, there's a dolphin over there.
She's got ADD. Ooh, a squirrel. So she's over here watching dolphins.
Turning the boat towards the food. Hey, so I tagged a bunch of recipes in that book that we caught the book that Benny gave us, but we weren't expecting to get a Spanish mackerel, so I may have to look through it again and find some other recipes.
We could do sashimi or nigiri. How about Spanish mackerel nigiri, y'all? We'll catch back up with y'all when we get home. She's camera shy, y'all. See y'all at the house. All right, guys, we're gonna clean these up real quick. We're gonna knock this Spanish out first, since we're gonna cook this, and then we're gonna clean these trout up for Michelle. Spanish are super, super easy to clean. Probably the easiest fish in the world to clean. Behind the head, down the stomach, and then just a nice clean motion. And bingo bango, that's it, super easy. On the head, on the backbone. Apologize about my knife, guys. We found a cleaning station here when we launched. We did not know was here. Super convenient, so we are cleaning them here. We're gonna take the little rib cage out. They're sticky. Then we're gonna take him off the skin, and then we're gonna make sashimi out of this tonight. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
That skin before you pull it.
Look at that.
Flip that skin around. That's so pretty.
It's shiny,
These
isn't
little
it?
spots.
It's a beautiful fish. I love eating them. And all we'll do when we go to cook them is we'll take that bloodline out. We'll do that on camera later. And then we'll slice this into long slices, and we'll make some nigiri out of it. We'll make Spanish mackerel nigiri.
So does it matter if we leave the bloodline in now? Will it make it more bloody tasting, or?
Not now. As long as we cut it out before we eat it, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Now, had I thought about it at the time that we were going to do nigiri, we would have bled him on the boat to get that bloodline thinner. But it's not a big deal.
Okay.
We're not overly concerned about it. And now we'll get Michelle's trout cleaned up, and then we'll get the walk out of here. What's up, guys? Welcome to the kitchen. So we've got our Spanish all cleaned up. We're back at the house, and now what we're going to do is something a little bit fun with this Spanish. Is we're going to do 2 preparations. We're going to do Spanish mackerel sashimi. We're just going to take him, slice him up, eat him up with a little soy and wasabi, and then we're going to make sushi rice, and we're going to make some nigiri out of the other. We're going to take the one from the nigiri, and we're going to soak it in sea salt for 30 minutes, pull a little bit of that moisture out of it, pull some of the fishiness out, and then we're going to soak it in rice wine vinegar for 30 minutes, give it a little bit of twang, and we're going to make that into nigiri. So let's get going and get started making our Spanish mackerel sushi. All right, guys, so we have our Spanish fillets, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this bloodline out. I'm just going to take my knife, run down the bloodline, get that out so we have good, solid, clean meat. And then what we're going to do is we're going to prepare this for sushi. We're going to first put it in a salt bath and let it sit in salt for a half hour, and then we're going to set it in rice vinegar for a half hour and let it season. While that's going on, we're going to make our sushi rice. We're going to make sushi rice, and we're going to add vinegar to this and add a little bit of seasoning to it to make our nigiri. And we're gonna get rolling. So first thing first, let's trim the bloodline out of these fish. We're just gonna cut right down beside the bloodline, get that out, and leave us as much fresh fish as possible. That Spanish looks beautiful once the bloodline's out of it. Same thing on this guy. Bloodline's out. We've got 2 beautiful pieces here. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Bloodline out. Nice sharp knife. There we go. So now we got our little pieces here. Oh yeah. Let's trim this one up a little bit. He's got a little bloodline and a little skin. We don't want to eat that. So we'll take that little guy off there. And then take this little guy off here. There we go. All right, now let's start getting it in our salt. All right guys, I'm just gonna take these fillets. Normally you'd want like a little drying rack or something, but we don't have one of those, so we're gonna use it in here. And we're gonna cover these in a little bit of sea salt. What we're gonna use is our Galveston sea salt that we got from Galveston Salt Co. And we're gonna put this on there. And what this is gonna do is this is gonna pull a little bit of moisture out of these fish. And this is gonna take away a little bit of that fishiness, and it's gonna improve the texture. So we're gonna coat them with this, and then we're gonna let them sit in the fridge for about a half hour. The grains on this are just a little bit bigger than I wanted, but I think it's gonna work just fine. The Galveston Spanish, we want to hit him with that Galveston sea salt. All right, cut it off. All right guys, it's all covered in salt. We're gonna put this back in the fridge. I'm gonna cover this with plastic wrap. We're gonna let this sit for 30 minutes. While this is sitting and soaking in that sea salt, we're gonna start making our rice. All right guys, so we're gonna make our sushi rice. This is just a brand that we got off the internet. It's a medium grain sushi rice. And the first thing you want to do when making sushi rice is you want to clean it. You want to put water in it, you want to rinse it, and get it really, really clean until all the chalkiness is off. All right, so we're only going to use a cup. So I'm going to take a cup of sushi rice. I'm going to put it in the measuring cup here. I'm going to dump that into a bowl that's clear so I can see if I get all of the starches off of it. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse it. And what you'll do is when you're cleaning your sushi rice, you'll notice that the water turns milky. When the water turns milky, you've still got starches on the water. So you want to continue this process of cleaning it, rinsing it, and repeating it until you have no more starches or until your water is clear. Usually 5 or 6 times doing this. Nice and gentle with your sushi rice. You don't want to break it up, but you want to get all that starch off of the rice. So we'll make this happen really quick, and then we'll bring you back when we throw it in the pot. All right guys, so we got our sushi rice nice and clean. We're gonna add it to our pot. So 1 cup of sushi rice, I'm gonna add 1 cup of water to it. I'm gonna add that in there. We're gonna put this on the stove and we're gonna bring it to a simmer. And then we're gonna we're gonna bring it to a boil. And then we're gonna put it on there, cover and let it simmer until the rice is done. So put it on here. We're gonna bring it to a boil. And once it boils, we're going to turn it back and let it simmer covered until the rice has soaked up all the moisture. So our fish has been in the salt for about a half hour. You can tell all the moisture is pulling out of there. You can see how good a job that nice Galveston sea salt's doing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to rinse this off, get all the salts off of it, and then we're going to get ready to put it in a rice vinegar bath. We're not going to do all of it in rice vinegar. Some of it we're going to eat just straight sashimi, but we're going to go ahead and rinse this now and get half of it in a rice vinegar bath. So let's head to the sink. We're just going to rinse this in cool water and just make sure that we get all the salt off of it. And then we're going to pat it dry with some paper towels. And then from there we're going to clean our little bowl out and move into our little vinegar bath. You can eat Spanish mackerel just straight up. This is just a fun preparation if you do any research on sushi or sashimi. This is just kind of a, I don't want to say traditional because I don't want to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but more of a Japanese technique with mackerels. They always do a salt bath and then a vinegar bath. On sushi that you get at like sashimi places or sushi joints. So we're trying to mimic it. We've done it before and it's super good. So anyway, we're all rinsed up now. I'm going to pat these dry and then go for a vinegar bath back in that same container. We're going to dry these off real nice and dry. Here we go. That looks good. All right, guys, we're gonna take 2 of our pieces of Spanish and put it in this big dish. Then we're just gonna cover it in rice wine vinegar. Just straight up, nothing special, just rice wine vinegar. And this is gonna kind of almost like cook the outside of the mackerel, kind of like acidity does to fish when you make like, what's it called? Ceviche. Kind of like the lime does to it. Same difference, but we're gonna do this with a little bit of rice wine vinegar. Make sure that all the little bits are down in there. Then we're gonna cover it in a paper towel to ensure that we get an even coating. So put this in there, let it soak up all that vinegar, and that'll make sure everything gets a nice even coating. And we're gonna put this back in the fridge for another 30 minutes. All right, guys, we're gonna slice a couple pieces up for some nigiri. And we're gonna try this out and see how it tastes by itself. You can tell that that salt has kind of changed the texture a little bit. It's pulled some of that moisture out. Oh, it looks so freaking good. And we'll chop this a different way. All right, let's make us a little plate and see how this tastes.
Alrighty, y'all. So we just got some light, less sodium soy sauce. We put a little bit of wasabi in here, and we're gonna try this. Try it a couple ways. I'm gonna try it without the soy and wasabi, and then I'm gonna try it with. I don't know. Is this the first mackerel that we've caught and tasted?
No, we did that Ciro when we were down on the Keys.
That's right. It was, but it's a different one. This one's a Spanish. So see if we can even taste the difference. All right, here we go. Grab one of these beauties right here. Okay, I'm gonna try this one just like the way it is. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Okay, and now we're gonna try it with the soy sauce and wasabi mix. I put a little wasabi there. Brad likes adding extra wasabi to his bites. I'm a weenie, I can't handle it. This is fantastic. Brad and I are going to our favorite sushi place tonight, so this is a perfect pregame to our sushi night. This is amazing. Brad, you're gonna have to get in here and try this after I have one more. Oops. After I have 2 more. That was good.
All right, guys, let me give it a try. I didn't do a very good job chopping it, but I'm a charter boat captain, not a fish filleter or sushi chef. Let's give this a whirl and see how this Spanish is. This has been 30 minutes in salt. Nothing else. Oh, the texture gets real, it gets real tender. That's crazy. There's no chewiness. There's no kind of that real bitey stuff like if you eat raw fish. It's perfectly tender and mushy. Ah, that doesn't even need vinegar. God, that texture is perfect. The Spanish is so mild. It's not real oily like a king mackerel. It's a much milder fish. I can't stop eating this. Holy crap, if you're not eating Spanish mackerel like this, give it a try. I'm telling you, this is unbelievable.
I think the Spanish was better than the Ciro. What do you think?
Man.
Or it could be because I'm just super hungry right now, and that was
I don't know,
amazing.
That's really, really, really good. That's uncontrollable how freaking tasty that Spanish is just in that salt bath. It's got like a gummy, soft texture to it. There's nothing off-putting about it. God dang, that's good. Alrighty. Alright guys, it's been about 15-20 minutes. Our rice is done. We're gonna get it out of the pan and get it in here so we can spread it out and let it start cooling. And then we're gonna put a little bit of rice vinegar in it. Season it up a little bit. First thing we want to do is get it off the heat and get it spread out here so it can cool and stop cooking. And then we'll make our little nigiris, and then at that point in time our fish should be done soaking. All right guys, we're going to add a little bit of sushi vinegar to our rice, just a little bit, just to flavor it a little bit. And we're going to add a little more of this Galveston salt. So what you want is you want like a sweet and sour and salty kind of a combination in your sushi rice. Holy cow, this almost became just a sashimi video right there. And you just want to lightly kind of fold that in there. And this will be our sushi rice that we'll use to make our nigiri. I don't know how to do the rolls, I'm still learning. So I bought this cool little mold that you put your rice in and you press it and it makes your little nigiri mold. So we love sushi, but we're not very good at making it, so we're trying to get better. So this is an effort to get better at it. So we're gonna mix this up real good, and then we're gonna start making our little nigiris. While this is settling, we're gonna get our fish out of the fridge and slice it up. All right guys, so we've got our rice made. We've got our first batch of fish cut up for nigiri that was just salted. Now we're gonna get the next batch out, and that's the batch that's been in rice vinegar in the fridge for 30 minutes. So we're gonna slice this up now. You can see how the vinegar started to turn it white. It started to cook it almost, kind of like citrus does to fish when you're making ceviche. So we're gonna slice this up, and then we're gonna make nigiri out of these pieces and the pieces that were just salted. And we're gonna taste test them and see which we like best. Right now, I'm telling you that just salted is unbelievable how good it is. So we're gonna pat this dry a little bit, get that excess vinegar off of it. We've got our rice seasoned up real nice. Yeah, there we go. It looks good. The texture on it's really firm. It's a weird texture. Very, very cool. All right, so now we're gonna slice this up and get this ready. Keep in mind, guys, like I said, I'm no sushi chef, so my skills at cutting this for nigiri are not as good as I hope they one day are, but I'm trying to get it right. So we're gonna slice this, keep slicing it. This is gonna be freaking awesome. All right, so there we got a couple pieces. Do you want to try a piece of this sashimi, Corey?
Yes.
You do want to try a piece like that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now this is going to be vinegary. This is going to have more of a vinegar taste to it because it's been soaking than the straight up one did. My guess is it's going to be stronger than you like vinegar tasting without the rice.
It smells very vinegary.
Right, yeah, it's very strong. Do you like it or no?
No, I like it.
You do like it?
Yeah, you can kind of taste the vinegar at the end, but it's not as strong as it smells. That's actually really, really, really good.
Interesting.
It's a lot firmer than the other fish.
It's a lot firmer than the one that was just salted.
Yes. But no, it's really good. There's a hint of vinegar taste afterwards, but when you first put it in your mouth and you start chewing it, it doesn't taste like vinegar. It's good. You're gonna try this before. Here,
right.
Swap with me.
So I want to try mine with a little bit of, can I try it with soy or no?
Well, try it just plain first.
All right. So it doesn't smell as vinegary as I thought it was going to. Let's see what you're saying. There's a mild little vinegar crust almost, and the inside is like a perfect texture. Well, that's interesting. Let's try it dressed up. A little wasabi, a little soy.
Good.
That's really, really good.
So do you like it better with the vinegar or without the vinegar?
That's a hard question. You can't even compare them. Because it's not the same thing. It's a completely different fish. It's a completely different taste. It's a completely different texture once you add the vinegar. I'm gonna say I like it better with the With the vinegar, I think.
You like it with the vinegar?
I think so.
I want to try it dressed up.
Try it. How many cameras?
My turn.
It's really, really good. I mean, without it, with just salted, it was there, but there wasn't a lot of flavor. It was almost no flavor. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now you get a little fishy flavor. Not fishy, but you get you know it's there. And you get a little bite of vinegar.
I cannot wait until we put that with rice.
It's good, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this. Can I take one of these?
Yeah, we got enough to do one more.
I can split it, you know.
No, just take the whole one, and then we'll have enough to make some nigiris and try them.
That was without the vinegar. I don't know. Maybe with the vinegar, maybe you're right, because it just adds like a little bit of a little bit more flavor, because surprisingly this mackerel isn't very fishy. I always thought mackerel was a very fishy flavored fish to eat. This one doesn't have a ton of flavor, so when you add the vinegar you get like a seasoning to it, but it almost enhances the flavor of the fish. So I think I like it with the vinegar, but just without anything is perfect.
Very fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is not going to be sexy. I'm going to try to use this mold to make some nigiris. Always remember with sushi rice, keep your hands wet, and then all we want to do is fill this mold. Keep your hands wet and the rice won't stick to you. We're just going to fill this thing. I know this is cheating. If you're a sushi chef, I apologize for you having to watch this. I know this is probably hurting your heart and soul, but I have not mastered your skill yet, so I'm trying to do as best I can, and this works wonderful for me. So the rice is in there nice and even. I put my little lid on here. I got this thing off Amazon, guys. This is ridiculous how easy this is. Look at there. Now we got little nigiris. Pump them out. It doesn't get any easier than that. Look how perfect they are. So freaking perfect rice cakes. So now I'm going to take and put a piece of fish on top. Try to form it like the guys do at the restaurant. I think that looks all right. So we got that one. Now let's do one that's regular, just salted. Look at that. Salted one. Go back for another vinegar one. Taku, Jocelyn, we watch you every day. Outdoor chef life, we're trying to learn. There's just a salted one. We got one more. We'll make this a vinegar one. There we go. All right, so we got 5 little nigiris to try out. You ready to try them?
Yeah.
All right.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You go for it.
Okay.
I didn't do as bad at that as I thought I was.
No, those look good.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Okay. So, how do I want to do this? I think I want to taste... I think I'm going to taste the one with the vinegar without the soy sauce. I'm just going to go straight for it. Do you mind if I just use my fingers?
Yeah, I didn't put wasabi under the fillet.
Oh, you didn't put any wasabi?
No,
okay.
I did not. So if you want a little bit, add some to the top.
No, I want to taste this. Did we just taste the rice? The rice is good. Okay, here we go.
With a big old bite.
Mm-hmm.
Too much rice?
Oh, the flavor is really good. Maybe a little less rice, but the rice is good.
Right.
I like it with the rice. For sure. Man, this is really, really good, Brad. This is good. Okay.
Try the one without the vinegar?
Yes.
And then I'll try it. So this is the just salted for 30 minutes and set in the refrigerator. The other one was the vinegar one.
Y'all don't laugh when I try and eat this. I'm not the most graceful at eating sushi. I think I like just salted with the rice.
So, because you get the vinegar with the rice, so you don't need the vinegar with the fish. And then the texture's better with just the salted fish. I know what you're saying. I read your mind. Interesting, interesting.
Really, really good. The only thing I would do differently next time is less rice.
Less rice. Make the patty smaller. All right, cool. So let me try it.
Okay, hang on.
All right, so I'm gonna try the vinegar one first with a little bit of wasabi. I love wasabi. All right, so this is just vinegar sushi or vinegar fish with wasabi. So I see what you're saying. With the vinegar fish and the sushi rice having vinegar in it, you lose the fish a little bit. It kind of gets lost in there because the texture is spongy. Interesting. Very fun. Let's try this guy now. This is just salted. Let's see if I agree with you. Oh, that little nigiri maker thing is so fun. Ready?
Go. Wasabi. Y'all, Brad puts so much wasabi on his sushi. I have no idea how he even tastes the fish.
So good. Okay, I'm with you. The vinegared fish and the vinegared rice, I lost the Spanish mackerel. Just the salted Spanish is gummy enough and it held up to that vinegar rice. So my final answer is sashimi. I like it better with the vinegar. But with nigiri rice, I like it better salted. Yeah, you agree with that?
I 100% agree. Save me some.
Wow. All right, guys, there you have it. Interesting catch and cook. That was like a catch and sushi experiment. It's something we're not really good at, but something we enjoy doing. So we figured we'd take you guys along the path with us as we're learning to make sushi. And if you guys want to try it, this is a fun recipe. It's very, very good. And quit throwing Spanish mackerel back. Eat them rascals. They make great tacos. They fry up decent, and they make fantastic sushi. So we appreciate you guys watching this video. We really, really appreciate all the positivity.
Y'all, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. That's so exciting. Every day we're looking at our subscriber level, and we just get so excited. So thank y'all so much.
We really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you for everything, and we'll see you guys out there.
You.